Ouça este ruído! Mal consigo me ouvir!
Another Dirt Off-Road Series race about to get underway. What makes the rookie program so significant to the Dirt Off-Road Series is that it's spearheaded by its biggest star. We all know him as
Welcome back to the Dirt Podcast by Donut Media. As always, I have my co-host Nolan, and joining us today, very exciting, arguably the most talked about competitor in the sport right now. Some people say he is unstoppable. Please give a big donut welcome to Bruno Duran. Now, Bruno, let's get to the point. You said AJ does not interest you as a matchup, but the whole world wants to see it, so what's the deal, man?
Well, I have a lot of respect for AJ, things he's been able to accomplish, but I think he's had his best races. He's not really relevant to the things I'm trying to achieve, and I don't need to go through him or anybody else to get to the top.
Well, I appreciate that, but that's actually technically not true. I mean, he's still ranked higher than you. He has more races under his belt in the series, so I guess you're just waiting for him to retire?
Well, first of all, rankings are a system set up by people who probably have never gotten behind the wheel of a car.
Okay, I feel personally attacked by that statement.
Well, it's true. There's a lot of things that go into winning a race. Quite frankly, AJ and everybody else is in my rearview mirror. Okay, I'm just concerned with where I'm going.
Okay, but Bruno, you're dominating right now, but some people say, including us on this show, if there's one person who can actually compete with you for 5 laps, it is AJ. Now, you like to win comfortably. Are you just picking easy races?
Look, you used the word dominating, right?
I did.
Yeah.
But
That's where that question should end.
Are you picking people that you know you can beat because you are scared of AJ?
I'm not picking anybody. I'm not picking the people who choose to race against me. Now, if they're going to lose by large margins, which they typically do, that's on them. That's on their failure as a driver. And that's what you get when you race me.
Okay, well, you are on top, but a lot of people are saying that the only way to truly prove yourself is to win in an actual main event against AJ. Otherwise, you're just skirting around it. I mean, are you just waiting for the best to go away?
I'm not skirting around anything. Okay, I'm the king on 2 wheels. I'll be the king on 4. Now, if beating him at some point is what's going to prove that, fine, bring it on. I'm waiting for that challenge. Let's go.
All right, I appreciate the confidence, but okay, now we're starting to get somewhere. Now it's starting to get juicy. Starting to get hot. The pot is boiling, all right? Bruno, we need a definitive answer, all right? Will you get out there and physically do it?
What are we doing here? What is this conversation about? I mean, okay, you want a commitment? Yeah, bring it on.
That is exactly what we were looking for.
That sounds like a commitment.
You heard it here first on the Donut Podcast. It's over to AJ. Bud, it is in your court. We have full confidence in you. Will you accept Bruno's challenge? Popular in the US of A, USA. Sprint cars are high-powered, open-frame race cars designed primarily to turn left,
And occasionally right.
but mostly left.
They run on shoals or circular dirt tracks, and strapping yourself into one of these takes no small amount of courage.
If you like power, dirt, and going sideways, sprint racing is most definitely for you.
I love the wheels.
Same. If you want different sized tires on every single one of your wheels, Sprint's got you covered, baby. If I say Gymkhana, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Donuts. Cars doing donuts.
What's the second thing that comes to mind?
Horses not doing donuts.
Correct. But you were right the first time. It's all about them hearse purrs, baby. Just to be clear, I'm talking about cars, not actual horses.
Got it.
Drift, jump, and donut your way to success in these custom-built stunt arenas.
You need to string together tricks and stunts and post the best score you can in the allotted time.
Keep the crowd hyped and don't get motion sick.
Yeah, don't mess up the interior.
We'll have to hose it out and we're going to charge you. Now we gotta talk about the main event coming up between AJ and Bruno Durant that was announced on this very podcast.
You kind of gave the poor guy no choice, James. You were like a dog with a bone.
Hey, I do not mind taking credit for setting this thing.
हरियो बत्ती बल्नै लाग्यो दर्शकहरू हर्षोल्लासमा इन्जिनहरू गर्जिँदै समय
right, so we have to play you this clip. Nolan, do you have it queued up?
1 sec.
I told you to have it queued up, Nolan!
All right, it's queued up.
So if you didn't know, I don't know where you were, but yesterday press conference for the main event, AJ and Bruno Durant got into a not so mild-mannered Raz session. Got a bit tasty. Nolan, play the clip.
You got it.
Question for Bruno. You've not raced anyone that ranks higher than you this season, and now you're up against the #1 ranked Dirt Off-Road Series champion. Is this your first real challenge?
Of course not. You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not really a big fan of rankings and numbers apart from changing AJ's 0 losses to 1 this weekend. I'm gonna make the superstar give it up, trust me.
Okay, there he is. This is the guy, the big talker over here. Am I really that scary to you, Bruno?
No, you're not scary at all, man. Shouldn't you be out teaching go-karts or something?
I could teach you a thing or two if you like.
Could you?
Yeah, too.
All right, whatever.
I might drive and do the talking for people, try to belittle them. I get behind my wheel and I drive my car.
Driving does the talking, huh?
Yeah.
Doesn't say too much.
Have you seen my record? Have you seen my record?
Let's see you this weekend.
All right, let's see what happens, man. But
Funny guy. You even gonna turn up the race this weekend? Take me seriously at all?
I can't take you seriously, man. It's just too hard. Someone like me, I do this for the joy of the sport. You're a robot.
I'm a robot now.
Yeah, you're like Bruno 3000 racing computer, just sucking all the fun out of the sport, man.
Yeah, you'll
you know
enjoy
what I'm
looking
talking
at
about
the
too, right?
You'll see the back of that computer a lot, especially the last 5 laps.
Okay, all I hear
That's
right
a
now,
promise.
no, the series just bloop, beep, bop, boop, 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 boop.
Planning, I'm dealing with it. Are we having a real press conference here? Or is
See,
this...
this is what I'm talking about. You can't have any fun. Like, there's no joy in your life, man. We do this for the fun. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to get that pulse going. You're supposed to have your heart thumping a little bit, and you don't have that.
I think I got your head out of the race now. I think game over for you.
Okay. Well, we'll find out.
It's
won't
game
we?
over. Yeah, we will.
We'll find out.
We will. You know what?
Boop, 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 boop. Robot.
You're a child. Conversation's over. Wasting my time.
Bruno, come on.
Yeah, I'll
now.
see you at the start
Okay.
line.
Man, I love Spicy AJ. It's not like him at all.
Yeah, I know you don't get to see that side of him very often, but I think Bruno has this very precise way of getting under your skin, and that's half the battle for him. He rattles your cage and he knocks your confidence.
Sounds like every time I'm in this booth with you.
Buddy, I want to improve your confidence.
Well-
That's why I'm so hard on you, Nolan. I want to lift you up. I got to tear you all the way down to your elemental level so that you'll know what you're made of.
I guess I appreciate that.
You're right, you do. You're welcome, buddy.
Anyway, I don't think AJ is shaking too badly.
And I hope you're not shaking too badly.
Not yet. And I don't think Bruno knows what he's in for. This is going to be the toughest race of his career.
Yeah, Bruno is tearing up the series right now. He's a phenom, I'll admit it. But AJ's got one thing that Bruno lacks.
What's that?
Experience. He's a god in this sport. He's a veteran.
What's this Pathfinder event all about?
You gotta be real brave or clinically insane to want to race on these tracks.
I think a bit from column A and a dash from column B is ideal.
Pathfinder features the most hardcore off-road terrain in the whole dirt off-road series.
That's right, it's just you, your custom-built rock crawl machine, on-point navigation skills, and the unforgiving march of Father Time.
Father who?
Father Time is the personification of time. In recent centuries, he is often depicted as having a beard. James, you have a beard.
Am I?
You're always wearing a what?
I am Father Time. Behold my power over time itself.
What are you doing?
Manipulating time itself.
I don't think you are, James. Sorry. I think you're just James.
Who is this James? I only respond to Father Time or his timeliness.
Why are you always late?
Il Dirt Off-Road Series promette di portarvi emozioni e adrenalina per questa e molte altre gare.
I get it, man. Stay out of the way.
Sentite che pubblico! Riesco a malapena a sentire i miei pensieri. I piloti sono pronti. Aspettano soltanto il semaforo.
All right, just keep doing what you're doing. Maybe try something fresh, or if you want to be a perfectionist, you can always enter an event again. You know, if you weren't feeling it on the day last time around. Anyway, you keep yourself busy, because I got to shut down this Bruno Duran guy, and I'm going to go dark for a while. I'll catch you on the other side. news. Bad news is, well, I kind of lost against Bruno Duran. I nearly had him, though. I was leading the first few laps. Everything was just flowing, keeping him in my dust, and then he tapped me. And it just seemed to go wrong from there. I'm not saying he cheated, but yeah. The good news for you is, because of that, I'm gonna hang up my racing gloves and become your full-time mentor. No, don't even try and make me change my mind. It's all good, because the less I'm racing, the more I can focus on my stars in the making. Just like you.
AJ, run us through what happened this weekend.
Look, man, I don't want to make any excuses. You know, the outcome is the outcome, and it's on my permanent record, and that's done.
Yeah, I mean, but you went in confident. What happened?
Yeah, I went in confident, and look, out of the 5 laps of the circuit, I was one out in front. You know, I was holding him back, I was blocking the passes. I was having a great run. And it was going just as expected.
Yeah, I know, man. I saw that whole thing. Then what happened?
Well, watch the replay. It was full contact 2/3 of the way around the final lap, and that was no accident. That was a setup move. He went through my inside line, and he knew at that point it's going to spin me out. You know, I couldn't get that time back, and for whatever reason, there was no penalty for contact, so. You know, it is what it is.
I mean, the whole time, right? You looked like you were smoking him, and without wanting to rub it in, you basically had it in the bag by what looked like a very comfortable margin.
Like I said, man, it is what it is. That's all I can say. I didn't want. I mean, all I can do is I say sorry to my team, sorry to my sponsors, and sorry to anybody that I let down.
No way, man. You did not let anybody down by that. And if it was a real performance.
Yeah.
So, what we all want to know, right, Nolan, is when is the rematch?
Yeah. I hate to say it, man, but I just don't think there's going to be any rematch. I'm not chasing that. It's that's it. I'm out. That's your boy retired.
What? What do you mean? Weird. I think like there's something wrong with my cans.
No, you heard me. I know.
Dude.
Sound like AJ.
Look. I'm serious. I got to put all my my effort and concentration into the academy because I can't announce anything right now, but I'm working on a little something. This won't be the last time you see my livery out there. I just won't be driving.
Oh, really cool story, AJ. Thank you so much for sharing that. But you're retiring?
Yeah.
I can't move on from that.
I've never seen James like this.
Hey, watch this space because we got some real talent coming through and talent that's actually fun to watch.
All right, you heard it here first on the Donut Podcast. AJ has just announced his retirement. We got to take care of some sponsorship stuff. We'll be right back.